Friends, in the coming days, I'm going to be more pointed about discussing the Christian liturgical season of Lent with respect to Holy Week, because on this Sunday, it begins what Christian communities will refer to as either Palm Sunday or as the triumphal entry of Jesus into Jerusalem. But there's important notes here about the Jewish tradition that is informing everything that is happening within Holy Week. I mean, literally, all of it. And the reason for that is because the gospel accounts are Jewish literature, Jewish genres of literature, Jewish theology, Jewish interpretive traditions, Jewish rite and ritual and cultic practices thoroughly inform what's happening in the gospel accounts around Holy Week. And that begins with quote-unquote Palm Sunday, or with the triumphal entry, where you have rich Hebrew prophetic tradition informing what's happening there. And we need to remind ourselves that as much it has been lifted up by Christian communities, particularly evangelical and conservative Christian communities, who have suggested that it is the quote-unquote Old Testament that is pointing toward Jesus, that is prophesying toward Jesus. Rather, it is the case that the gospel writers of the first century, who were Jewish, were using their own text, their own scriptural tradition, their own, the law and the prophets and the writings, to reach back into their Jewish tradition and to pull forward in evidence to support Jesus. So that's the way the causal direction goes, and we'll have an opportunity to discuss this in the coming days. Stay tuned.